देहाद्युपायनिरूपितत्वात् भवो न साक्षात् न भिदात्मनः स्यात् अतो न बन्धस्तव नैव मोक्षः स्यातां निकामस्त्वयि नो विवेकः त्वयोदितोऽयं जगतो हिताय यदा यदा वेदपथः पुराणः बाध्येत पाषण्डपथैरसद्भिः तदा भवान् सत्त्वगुणं विभर्ते सत्त्वं प्रबोध्य वसुदेव गृहेऽवतीर्णः स्वांशेन भारमपनेतुमिहासि भूमेः अक्षौहिणीशतवधेन सुरेतरांश राज्ञाम् अमुष्य च कुलस्येषो वितन्वन् अद्येशनो वसतयः खलु भूरिभागाः यः सर्वदेव पितृभूतनृदेवमूर्तिः यत्पादशौचसलिलं जगत्रिजगत्पुनाति सत्त्वं जगद्गुरुरधोक्षजयाः प्रविष्टः कः पण्डितस्त्वदपरं शरणं समेयात् भक्तप्रियात् ऋतगिरः सुहृदः कृतज्ञात् सर्वान् ददाति सुहृदो भजतोऽभिकामान् आत्मानमप्युपचयापचयौ न यस्य दिष्ट्या जनार्दन भवानिह नः प्रतीतः योगेश्वरैरपि दुरापगतिः सुरेशैः छिन्द्याशु नः सुतकळत्रधनाप्तगेहा गेह देहादिमोहरशनां भवदीयमायाम् श्रीशुक उवाच इत्यर्चितः संस्तुतश्च भक्तेन भगवान् हरिः अक्रूरं सस्मितं प्राह गीर्भिः सम्मोहयन्निव श्रीभगवानुवाच त्वं नो गुरुः पितृव्यश्च श्लाघ्यो बन्धुश्च नित्यदा वयं तु रक्ष्याः पोष्याश्च अनुकम्प्याः प्रजाहिवः भवद्विधा महाभागा निषेव्या अर्हसत्तमाः श्रेयस्कामैरनृभिर्नित्यं देवाः स्वार्थाः न साधवः न ह्यं मयानि तीर्थानि न देवामृत्शिलामयाः ते पुनन्ति उरुकालेन दर्शनात् एव साधवः स भवान् सुहृदां वैनः श्रेयान् श्रेयश्चिकीर्षया जिज्ञासार्थं पाण्डवानां गच्छस्व गजाह्वयं पितर्युभरते बालाः सह मात्रा सुदुःखिताः आनीताः स्वपुरं राज्ञा वसन्त इति शुश्रुम तेषु राजाम्बिका पुत्रो भ्रातृपुत्रेषु दीनधीः समो न वर्तते नूनं दुष्पुत्रवशगोन्धदृक् गच्छ जानीहि तत् वृत्तम् अधुना साधु वा विज्ञाय तद्विधास्यामः यथा शं सुहृदां भवेत् इति अक्रूरं समादिश्य भगवान् हरिरीश्वरः संकर्षणोद्धवाभ्यां वै ततः स्वभवनं ययौ इति श्रीमद्भागवते महापुराणे पारमहंस्यां संहितायां दशमस्कन्धे पूर्वार्धे अष्टचत्वारिंशोऽध्यायः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। Wonderful, every topic of Bhagavata Mahapurana, if at all we have the inclination, the mind tuned to it. Now you all have understood with so many days of class attending, okay, unless we protect our mind's distractions, unless we bring it to a mood of single mindedness and shraddha toward the Shastras and the theme given, we will not be able to consistently, regularly attend and listen and grasp and find the glory or beauty of this Shastric way of guidance or the life. See how many lives of punya we must have done, that in this life we are getting the mind also, getting the liking from within also, conveniences also outside to listen to Shastra regularly. How many of the people in this world, in our country, are denied of this great opportunity for their own deeds, there is no doubt, their own prartha, so much lost in so many of the issues, so many of the problems, so many of the dukkha, sufferings. देखते जाओ ना, दुनिया को कोई भी सुखी नहीं. Only Atmajnani and only the one Bhakta Sharanagata, he is the Sukhi. You and I are Dukhi because we are not able to understand Bhagavatam. But other than that, all others are dukhi in this world for their own outer and inner insufficiencies, and therefore not able to get this opportunity. So therefore, seeing this world that way, we feeling blessed, making use of opportunities, praying to the Lord to give this opportunity continuously. One more thing we should add from today. Oh Lord, give everyone this chance to tune to you. Forgive them and remove whatever the difficulties they have, prarabdhas. See to it that they also get the taste for you through the study of Shastra. I think this can be a better prayer from today, where we include the entire humanity, entire Jiva Rashi in our prayers to be blessed by the Lord for this spiritual opening up. So may these prayers be answered. Now, Sri Balarama, Sri Uddhavji ke saath, Sri Krishna is in the house of now AKRURA ji. Sri AKRURA ji has taken care of them, welcomed them, did worship, saw to it that they are given whatever is required, then keeping their feet in his own lap, he has done all the Pada Seva Adi. Thereafter, now he starts addressing Balarama Krishna and straight away to Krishna too, saying that they are nothing but Sakshat Paramatma only. So AKRURA ji has got that clarity of vision. He must have heard Shastras, contemplated on them, studied himself. Therefore, he is seeing beyond what others ordinarily see, the Rupa Nama. So that is what we have to learn here from Sri AKRURA ji's Stuti of Bhagavan Krishna. So yesterday we have seen in the 20th mantra to the point that Bhagavan alone is there everywhere. Atma Srushtamidam Vishwam Anu Avishya Swashaktibihi Iyate Bahudha Brahman Shruta Pratyaksha Gocharam. Bhagavan himself, having manifested the world out of him, he only entered into them and playing the play of the world. Example given is these Panchamahabhutas are there in every Rupa and Nama. Is it not? And with these Panchamahabhutas only are playing the play of variety of Rupa Nama in various yonis, means Manushya, Pashu, Pakshi and Vanaspati. In the same way, Evam Bhavan, Kevalaha, the single one truth reality of it, Atma Yonisho, those things which are born out of him, you only, Atma, Atma Tantraha, Bahudha Vibhati, by your own choice, keeping everything in your own control, you only appearing as many. These are all very sublime knowledges we reach to after deeply contemplating on the Upanishadic statements as we are seeing from tomorrow. You know, this topic goes in line with the topic which we will study from maybe tomorrow or day after. The Taittiriya Upanishad topic of Isoka Mayata Bahusyam Praja Yeyete Sadabodapyada Sadabastatva. All that and this, if we thoroughly study with the Bhashya, what is the meaning of Bhagavan creating this Jagat, entering into them by his own Swatantrata and playing the play of many. These very beautiful sublime truths are revealed. Once this truth is discovered, then what do you call that? Pardafash of the Maya. Thereafter, nothing can delude us, nothing can distract us, nothing can misguide us at all. Yeah. Now, Srujasi Atho Lumpasi Pasi Vishwam Rajastamaha Sattva Gunaihi Swashaktibihi. So Bhagavan has his Maya under his control. It has got three gunas. In that, the Rajoguna he uses for the creation of Srishti at that time. He alone is called as Brahmadeva. And he alone using the Sattva-guna maintenance, at that time he is called as the Vishnu Bhagavan. And he himself is at the Pralaya Kala, takes that Tamoguna's help and dissolves the world. He is at the time is called as Pralaya. It is Ishvara Bhagavan Shiva. Okay. Now the important point is what? While doing all this, na madhyase tad guna, tad karma, tad phalaiva. So those gunas, those karmas, and every karma done leads to some karma phala. And you and I as jiva are under the influence of avidya and trigunas, especially rajas and tamas, do the karma like helpless slaves and victims. Karma phala binds us by giving us punarjanma and different places born with different Right from Sharirika, Manasika, Arthika, every type of our paristhithis are because of the result of our own karma only. Jati Ayur Bhogaha are the result of our karma as we see in our Yoga Darshan. Now, these problems are not there to Bhagavan when he does Srishti Sthiti-laya. So neither gunas bind him, nor the karma done with the guna kala Srishti Sthiti-laya bind him, nor there is any phala binding him. What is the meaning of phala binding? Ki at the time of Srishti, not that everybody is created in a beautiful, handsome manner. No, there are some diseased people are there. Some to die even in the womb only. Some are born with so much of handicapped nature. तो ये सब भगवान कर रहे हैं. तो ऐसे जीवों को निर्माण करे तो उनको पाप लगना चाहिए. So to the Sthiti Kala also, he is not that taking care of everyone that way, giving all comforts, luxuries. So many are suffered also in between. Therefore भगवान को पाप लगना चाहिए उसका. So that the Pralaya Kala, not only bad elements, every good, bad, सब लोगों को भगवान अपने में लय करते हैं. Bad people you finish, we agree. How come you are doing good also? Therefore, you can be, some case can be filed upon you. भगवान को ये सारे कोई टच नहीं करते. What is the reason? Is this one? What is that? Jnana Atmanahate Kvacha Bandha Hetu. You being the pure consciousness, in whose presence your own Maya is doing all of that. So you are not a conscious doer karta for your own benefit. Therefore, because of remaining as a Jnana Swarupa Brahma and allowing the play to happen, you are not bound by any of these things. But this thing will be more beautifully elaborated in the question answer session of Taittiriya Upanishad, which we'll see tomorrow and day after. So very, very interesting topic, complementing with this Bhagavat. Rather, Bhagavat is complementing our Upanishadic Jnanam. And then we also, when we reach to and remain and stick to our pure conscious self-identity, then we can also see, like the Lord, in our presence only things are happening and we are not touched by it. Like the electricity flows through all equipments. And it is not that way given reward कि तुमने इतने equipment को काम करवाया, therefore पुण्य फला we will give you. And that electricity लगकर बहुत सारे लोगों को चोट भी लगती है, electrocuted. So because of electricity, somebody is electrocuted, you will not punish electricity, इसको hang करो. Because in his presence things are happening, he is not the karta. So in the Vedanta, the one who is a conscious karta alone becomes bhokta. The one who removes that kartrutva bhava, then he will not have a bhoktrutva bhava bandhana. A karta, how is he born? When he does some karma prompted by kamana. तो काम्य कर्म करने वाले कर्ता को ही कर्मफल बांधता है. The one who is a karta of his own duties and his spiritual sadhana, in that karmafala is not created and he is not bound by them. So in this way, remaining in our identity with the self, when in our presence we see the things happening, those doings won't trouble us. To understand it, one of the example is what? Ki, देखो, in our own physiological body, can any of the function happen without me, the conscious presence? Is it not? All the 9 systems, the digestion systems, the respiratory systems, the excretory systems, the circulatory system, whatever you call the nervous system, endocrine system, like that they say. I have not studied anatomy, physiology. I only study atomy, not anatomy. Atma ko padhte hain, anatma ko nahi. So, when so many are happening in my presence, and so many times, so many malfunctions happen. In that malfunctioning, do I become the culprit and am I punished for it? No, because in those happenings, I am present only. In my presence, they are happening. They can't happen without me, and I am not the doer. That is why technically in Sanskrit Bhasha, all these systems that are working in the body are not called as karma. They are all called as kriya. A purposeless action is called as chesta. A purposeful or fruitful action is called as kriya. And to that, when an ego is added, it becomes karma. Is it not like I'm moving my hands and legs? There's no purpose. They're all chestas. Time waste things, they're all. But all the actions done by me, that I walk from here to there, with the hands I do something, all of them are with some purpose. They are all called karma. Between these two, there are some things which are done in my presence, but I don't do them. But without me, they don't happen. They are all called kriyas. When those kriyas happen, good way or bad way, rewards are not given. For example, this kriya called jirna kriya. So that day, when the digestive system works very well and जो भी खा रहे हजम हो रहा है, good जीर्ण क्रिया, do we award anything to us? कोई हमको अवार्ड देते कि यार जबरदस्त तुमने सब हजम कर लिया, आओ देखो ले लो. They may feed something, that is different attitude of love. But जीर्ण क्रिया अच्छा हुआ करके उसको पुण्य नहीं होता, because it's a क्रिया. There's no karta involved in that. So to other day it doesn't. We may suffer because of that non-digestion. But it is not a papa that you are rewarded with some dukkha, that type of dukkha. Because they are all kriyas. So to shvasa kriya. And then all other things are kriya, they are called. They are not karma. Nobody says jirna karma. Nobody says shvasa karma. श्वास कर्म नहीं होता वो. अगर कर्म है तो हमें उसको करना पड़ेगा. तो कोई सो ही नहीं सकता. बिकॉज सोने के टाइम कौन कर रहा है श्वास. You understand? Which Vyasa is going on. But in my own conscious self's presence, let's say the self withdraws its expression, then the Shvasa ruk jata hai. But the Jiva, I, the Karta, I am not that. Therefore, I don't suffer. I have the karma, the punya phala, and the papa karma, punya karma isme hota nahi. Kyunki wo karma hi nahi. So an example this is given to make us understand at the level of discovery of the self, and identifying with that in our presence, whatever has to happen will happen. We are not an active involver, especially with kamana. Therefore, it is not a karma. Therefore, it is not binding us. In the same way, Lord in His pure conscious presence gives a chavi to His own Maya Shakti, which has three gunas, to do Srushti Srilaya. When all that is happening, He is only a witness onlooker and is only a pure Gyapti Swarupa, Jnana Swarupa. Therefore, none of those karmas bind Him. That is the meaning of na badhyase tad guna karma bhirva jnanatmana te kvachabandha hetuhu. See that? That is the beauty. Then next one. Dehadi upadhehe anirupitatvato bhavo na sakshat na bhidatmanah syat. So, dehadi upadhehe anurupitatvat means what? The more subtle we become in our contemplation meditation, the self is never conditioned by the upadhi. Upadhis are working under in the presence of Paramatma, but the pure conscious self is not conditioned by them. Therefore, upadhis are to the jiva. Please remember, upadhis are not to the Paramatma. So what is upadhi? That which stays nearer and overpowers that with its own gunas. So, like my conscious self, my jiva bhava, my deha upadhi. So, deha upadhi is taken by the jiva. The jiva talks as I am younger, I am older, etc., depending on the body's modification. But to the conscious self, whether the body is the child body, the youth body, middle-aged or old, the consciousness is not touched by that. So that is the meaning of dehadi upadehe anirupitatvat, means on a deeper contemplation, these upadhis never touch the pure self. Second one is what? Bhavo na sakshat. Therefore, there is no samsara. And na bhidatmanah syat. There is no any bheda in the pure consciousness. Pure consciousness has no upadhi, therefore no samsara in it. And the other reason for not having samsara is there only when there is dvaita, bheda. So pure one without second, infinite conscious self is, because it is one without second, because it is not conditioned by the upadhi, to that there is no samsara. So AKRURA ji, looking at Krishna, was going into deep contemplation, doing the vicharana about the Krishna Tattva. In fact, in the contemplative level, he in fact might have risen above. His identity also as an AKRURA must have identified the pure conscious self. And all this Krishna with his presence must be giving the final touches to AKRURA ji's wisdom. It is as if Krishna by his mere presence making AKRURA contemplate deeply on the self which is beyond all the upadhis, therefore which is beyond all the bheda. So the upadhi rahita, bheda rahita, nirupadhika, abheda atma drushti, this AKRURA is being given by Krishna, given or in his presence, he is contemplating on that. Then therefore, you being so, there is no samsara to you. Same self is everywhere. Have that self actually in the recognition of that to be ourselves. How can there be any more samsara? So that is what is the meaning of Dehadi Upadehi Anirupitatvat Sakshat Bhavaha Na. So to Bhidatmanaha Na Syat. So you have no Bhedadi. Therefore, there is no samsara. So, samsara kisko hota hai? Where the dvaita bheda drushti is there, and also here the conditioning of the upadhis are there. Where the upadhi conditioning, less conscious self is identified with two, which being one without second, it has no chance at all to go through the samsara. What is samsara? Doing karma prompted by the desire and getting karma phala. For the sake of enjoying that karma phala, going to take birth in different yonis, different places, with different setups around of things and beings to give us different type of experiences. That samsara is not there. That means what? As a jiva, by becoming a karta of the kamya karma, by getting karma phala, we can be bound in samsara. And detaching from this jiva bhava, identifying with our own atma swarupa, we can get freed from the samsara. Choice दोनों हमारा हमेशा रहता है. But you know that beautiful example of two birds in a Mundaka Upanishad, which our Telugu people are going to listen in few days time, that Ishvara Pakshi is just Anashnan Anyaha Vichakashit. This is watching. But these other Jiva Pakshi only, कभी देखता है ईश्वर को, कभी फल खाता है, कभी देखता है, कभी फल खाता है. While eating the phala, कभी बहुत खुश है, कभी दुखी है. You understand that phalas are karma phala. When the sukha comes, the karma phala is happy. Dukha comes, karma phala, dukhi. But in between, looking at that. Slowly, he, from the lower branch of the tree, slowly goes to the upper branch where the Ishvara Bhakshi is seated. Slowly it goes there, and finally it merges in that Ishvara Bhakshi. In the same way, you and I, jivas, are going through the karma phala of sukha dukkha. Once in a while, look at the Lord. Lord is through the Shastras we are studying. And the study grows, understanding grows, desire to experience that self grows. Then further invocation of Guru God's Kripa is done. They really bless us. Truly we become genuine sadhakas, and slowly, as that word rising above its own karma phala, we also go from karma phala to upasana, from the upasana to the jnana, and in the jnana we discover our identity with our own inner self. In the pictorial depiction, actually there are not two. There is one only at two stages. One stage is of now, Buddha, Jiva. Another stage is to be reached where the Mukta Sthiti. Then Mukta is Anashnan Avichakashiti. He has no karma phala eating, and he is only Avichakashiti. He is only consciously observing. But this fellow is over Pipalam Swadhu Atti, Swadhu or Aswadhu, going on eating the Pipala, the karma phalas. So this is how here AKRURA, while praising Krishna for himself and everyone of us also, an idea is giving how we get Baddha and how we can get into moksha. So we should not hesitate in at least collecting the information or knowledge. And कब करेंगे साधना ये सब हमारा इच्छा है या हमारा जो भी conveniences है तो होएगा ही. But then be ready to listen to this great, grand, glorious knowledge. Never hesitate. Okay. So this is one. Each of the shlokas, as you are seeing now, how much of the greater contents they have for our own contemplation. That is how the glory of Shastra. But कहाँ से हुआ क्यों हुआ पता नहीं. We are hesitating to study our own Shastras. We are hesitating to become truly spiritual. जबकि हमारा बंधन से मोक्ष मिलने वाला है. मैं तो कहता हूँ every Hindu must study Shastra and keep moksha as the first goal. Then there is no samsara to him. There is only sadhana throughout life. Then how can there be bondage of doing punya papa and going through sukha dukkha? How ye sab chodkar for small little material things of the world, we have become so inimical to each other and living a bittermost life of all non-positivities in the heart. Such a terrible state of affairs going on happening in the human minds. So you and I can take this, commitment on ourselves to take this Shastra Jnanam to all. Let them at least start listening about Tattva and in their own leisure time keep contemplating, finding the truth in it, slowly go towards that. All the Vyasas coming and writing Puranas, Adi Shankaras coming and establishing ashramas, Gurudevs, all of them coming doing this work, Vivekanandas, और सब लोगों ने यही काम किया कि मोक्ष मार्ग का उन्होंने दरवाजा हम सबको दिखाया, रास्ता दिखाया. That's the only way. If not, काम्य कर्म से अधर्म किया, उसके फल में सारा दुख का भोगा और इतना ही संसार में फंसे हुए हम सब हैं. Okay. Then the next one is what? Ato na bandha tava naiva moksha. Therefore, you being a pure self who is one without second, untouched by the upadhi, therefore you are never bound. And one who is never bound, how can there be the concept or discussion of moksha? Therefore, na bandha na moksha syatam. Then nikamaha tvainaha vivekaha. When we superimpose the bandha and moksha to you or janma varana to you, all of that is amara avivek. It's a very sublime discussion which is at the level of Mandukya Karika of Nanirodho Nachabaddaha